Mario Party 9 is just one game which is nostalgic for me. I used to play this game as a kid and even today I still love this game. What it's also known for is its minigames, so I want it to be the top 10 worst minigames. Today we will just see which minigames are the worst top 3. Now I love Mario Party 9 so much, so I want to see the worst minigames out there. 10 minigames that I don't really like to play, and that's not advertising. Anyway, let's get started. 3, 2, 1. This is the game I don't really like that much.
I gotta say, not the most fun game ever. Here's my reasoning: you have to smack down the axe 3 times to win, and honestly when there's a bomb then it's game over for you because you get stunned for 1 round. I am not a huge fan of that because this makes the game less enjoyable, and if this did not have that it wouldn't be in the top 10.
The only reason why this game is number 10 is because this game is quite easy and I've actually won this game a couple of times. It was on easy mode. But then again, there's honestly nothing I can do. This game only has that one bomb that makes you stun for a while. And I don't normally enjoy it. When you just hit your pickaxe at the same time, you get stunned for a couple of seconds. If it wasn't for that bomb stun, whatever it's called, maybe it wouldn't be in the top 10. But too bad. Womp womp. So sad. Well, what a surprise. This is not the best game ever. Honestly, kind of like the Mario Party bomb game as well, but it's basically you have to knock bombs into each other. This one you have to knock into each other and the poison. And honestly, I don't know about this game. The reason why I'm hating this game is because there's so much bombs. Like, there's so much to control. Like, by the time you knock one bomb, there's other bombs flying your way. I'm not a huge fan of this game. Sure, it makes sense. It's the point of the game, but just control yourselves. Make a couple of levels of bombs or something. Why is it 9th place? Because this game is a little bit more fun. The reason why it's not 10th is because it's a bit hard. Nonetheless, this game is quite fun, but come on. There needs to be less bombs and less argument. So now we're getting to the bad mini games, and I don't like 1 vs 3. This particular one is terrible. Block and wall. Honestly, both are terrible. When you're the one delivering the box to the other side and you get hit by the roller ball or whatever you call it, it's terrible. And when you're the one rolling, it's slow, so by the time you hit the person, he's probably gonna run away before you even know it. Again, controlling the non-deliver person, terrible. The bowler is even worse.
And the music sounds awful, just look.
That's the one reason why I don't like this game. Horrible music, horrible game over graphics. Honestly, next mini game we're not even close. Honestly, this game is like a luck game. It shouldn't be 10 for a win. It should be nothing to win. The only reason why this isn't lower on this list is because there's a 50% chance you could win, but a 50% chance you can't win. But again, I don't like these luck games. One tile we have, only you go up. Second tile is third first, and then fourth is last place, sometimes the third place. The main goal is to make everyone go up to 10, and honestly, I don't like this game. You just gotta pick out a card and whatever it says, you go up. Not a fan of this game. It is luck game, so it makes sense, but I don't like luck games. And the luck isn't that great. Like, there is a good chance you could either pick like a card that you could go up, or a bad card like Rivals, where other players go up. The only reason why I don't hate this game is because, again, I still enjoy this game. It is nostalgic, but I don't know. When you do get first place, it's just making that weird sound. But sometimes you could be in a tie, or everyone can't get first place depending on what happens. This next mini game is a copyright mini game. I already explained this before, but it's called the Bullet. It's where you have to dodge the bullets and survive. Honestly, this game is super hard, but what you're doing is what I'm doing. If I'm gonna be honest.
Dogging the bullet bills is one thing, but the problem is I can only last a couple of seconds before they attack me. On the Roblox version I am good, but I don't know here on Mario Party 9 the complexity is different and I can't win this time unless you have easy mode, then you can win. The music makes me a bit annoyed too on why we are not playing this game. To be fair, this isn't the worst as I have won this game, but unfortunately it's not as good as what you'd expect. These next games are gonna be awful, just awful, so let's get the music.
Anyway, let's just move to number 5, and these games are gonna get worse than you think it is. The 50-50 game, and I don't like this game. Yeah. When everyone gets down to one level, then the doors close, which is a good thing. I really like this idea, so you don't have to go back up. But again, the problem is 50-50. There's a chance that you can make it down or up, or the same door. I've won this game a lot, but I don't know, 50-50 seems weird. But it does feel really great when you win, because there's like a 2% chance you could get all the doors right. Again, it's a game, but I don't really care. And the reason why I haven't been doing voiceovers is because my voice is so deep, it's so quiet. But in terms of sound, I really like the music. The music actually reminds me of Luigi Mansion. At this point, I don't really know which one is worse than the other. It's tied between Mega Choice and Prior Pressure, but I will see. Alright, this was a really tough choice between two minigames, but make a choice, you gotta come in at number 4. Now, this was a hard choice. I had a hard choice between the mecha game and the fish game. But I find this game to be a bit more easy because you can change places, and there's like a 1 out of 3 chance you will ever get caught.
This is actually quite odd, but the reason why I hate this game is because you just gotta trust your gut basically and make sure you pick the right door. There are 2 right answers but 1 wrong one, and that will end the game, but let the others continue. Now, depending on the CPU status, I mainly win this game, but it's not as easy as you think it is. You can even change at the last second, and at the end of the day, the reason why I think it's better than the next game is because there's 2 ways to pass. So even if I hate this game, I do like the music and the reaction looks kinda funny. Yoichi has to have the best reaction, just watch. And that's why I like Yoishi's reaction a lot, which is why I put this above the next game I will mention.
So this minigame is a lot worse than the last minigame. It's basically we have to pick a fishing rod and see if you have a sea urchin or a fish. Honestly, as soon as there is like a 1 out of 10 chance you will ever get a fish because my luck is horrible. But honestly, I like the Mario Party Island one better because at least you get to retry again and again. Honestly, I don't know what that game reminds me of. I think it reminds me of that one game where you have to pick up a fish in Mario DS and see if it's empty or not, if it's empty or out. The copy out of this game, basically. I don't like these luck games. In this game example, I got out right away. I'm trying to run out of ideas for these luck mini games, so let's move on because I don't like luck mini games. The reason why this game is above the last 2 is because this game is. There are 2 other games that are worse than this game. Number 1, I'll tell you later. Number 2, I can't tell you. 2 more mini games to go, and this mini game is terrible. Unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan of this game at all. It's basically just luck mini game. And when you get stuck in the hole, you have to shake out, and it's not satisfying to do at all. You all go at the same time, but it depends. It's like a pinwheel game. You just gotta hope you don't land in any holes because then you have to shake to get out of it. And when you do get to the bottom, it's a bit satisfying. There are mushrooms on the way, and you could potentially get last over here. And if you have Dolphin Emulator, even worse because I can't shake to get out of it, or else my PC will break. Honestly, the best tip is to not play it at all. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the pin games, but I don't like this game. No, don't get me wrong, the music is, I like how I'm rating all the music mini games, but again, I do not like the sound when you're trying to get out of the hole. Like, one time I was trying to play two players, and unfortunately, I couldn't end the game. It took so long. Like, both players couldn't get out of it. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, but two players can't play either. 3-4 can't. And even if you do get first place, you could get into a hole by bumping into others. Sorry, I didn't realize that the video clip already ended. The last minigame is gonna be the worst minigame on earth. It's not a luck minigame, but I hate this game so much. FYI, I lied, this is also another luck minigame.
Lastly, we got the worst minigame on planet Earth, Bombard King.
Opponents do. And if you pick the same bomb, then you will lose points in the second round at least. Me, honestly, I don't like this game because you don't know what bombs other will pick. So you gotta go if you're gonna pick the smallest bomb. But I'm pretty sure that I found a technique on how to win this game. Let me tell you. Apparently, a lot of people just go for the bigger bomb. You're supposed to go for the small bomb in order to win. It's not a lot of points, but it will do because everyone just goes for the big bomb, and in the end, you get attacked. In the second round, at least, and that's how I won. The reason why I hate this game is a luck game. You literally need to either lose points or get bombed. So I don't like this game that much. You either have to have like a one chance to get your own bomb, or I don't know. Because it's uncertain on what bomb other people pick. What bomb this will pick. If you're playing with other people, then you could cheat, potentially. But unfortunately, yeah, at the same time, I don't really like this game. It's basically a luck game. Honestly, all the luck games that I did, they're not my favorite, which makes sense because there's a chance you can either lose or win. Like if you're playing with hard players, you're gonna lose, so it's best to play the non-luck games. I will be making a ranking video mini game soon on a tier list in Mario Party 9. And who knows, once I unlock the other mini games 4, 5, 6, 7, I'll do a video on that too, which will come out soon, which will be amazing. Anyways, thanks for watching. It's been so long since I've done these voiceovers. I'll come back to these because it's been quite a while.